Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all having a great day today and we're all doing well. So first and foremost, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope 2021 treats you so much better than 2020 did. Obviously there's still, the ongoing pandemic and everything, but it seems that there's a light at the end of the tunnel with all these vaccines and stuff like that. So let's hope that the second half of 2021 is when we start to get back on track and the world becomes a normal place again. Then again, what was normal? So in this video, to kind of celebrate 2021, I want to talk about the next coming year of Rainbow Six Siege. Now this is going to be year 6 of Rainbow Six Siege, and we actually got shown the roadmap for year 6 of Rainbow Six Siege the same time where we got shown the year 5 one last year at the SI Invitational. Invitational 2021, which is going to be coming in February, will most likely be going more in depth into the whole year 6 roadmap. They'll obviously be revealing year 6 season 1, which will be bringing us a new map and a new operator, some arcade playlists, an event, and some core gameplay mechanic changes. Now this is going to be the same for every season in year 6, and it's going to be the same trend that started back in Operation Shadow Legacy when they were moving down to only one operator per season, and they were reworking more maps. They were doing these core gameplay mechanics. I'd say a core gameplay mechanic sort of thing which they done was the whole scope system. You know how the whole scope system was reworked in Shadow Legacy. Personally, my preference, I think that the scope system is superior to the last one. I think it's so much better that scopes go up by 0.5% now rather than just being 1 times or 3 times. I feel like it's so much better now, and I really like the new scope system. So if that's what these core gameplay mechanics are going to be in the future, we're going to get more better systems of already existing stuff in the game. We're going to get new mechanics and stuff like that. Then I'm all for it. Issues I have though, and there are some issues in year 5 I want to talk about. First and foremost, I want to talk about maps. I'm fine with reworked maps, but I think we need at least 2 new maps this year and 2 reworks. So, one season have a rework, the next season have a new map, next season have a rework, the next season have a new map. I think I'd be fine with that. I think a lot of people would be fine with that, and I hope they do go down that route. If they choose to do the rework maps again, they really need to get their finger out and stop pulling stuff like they done with the house rework. Now, I've talked about the house rework before, but basically where I stand with the house rework is it was one of the biggest wastes of time for the developers. It was a waste of content, and it just made no sense. Their whole mindset was to please more of the casual community, we're going to rework a map casually. So this map was not reworked for ranked. This was a casual map and still is a casual map. And there's a massive flaw there. If you make a map for ranked in Pro League, you can play that in casual. It'll be casual viable. If you make a map for casual, it will only be casual viable and not ranked in Pro League. So they're spending the exact amount of time on that map. They're spending the exact same amount of dev team, utility and stuff like that. Why not make it ranked viable so then everyone can play it, rather than just making it casual viable, then only casual players can play it? A casual player can play a ranked map. A ranked player can't play a casual map. It works both ways when you make a map for ranked. It doesn't make it work both ways when you make a map for casual. So there's literally no sense in reworking a map purely for casual. And to top it all off, the reworked house, in my opinion, is terrible. If they're going to rework a map purely for casual, then make it fun. The house rework is not fun. It's dull, it's gloomy. There's a lack of entrances, there's a lack of windows. It's just not a fun rework. The old house was unbalanced, but it was fun. I don't want to play the old house in ranked. I want to play the old house in casual because the old house was fun. It was just a fun, pick up and play map. There wasn't much to learn to it. There wasn't many strats, or people didn't really run strats on it. It was just a fun, gunning map. And then with the house rework, they kind of wanted to make people more strat heavy on it, but they didn't want to make it ranked based. So I really didn't understand the mindset there, where they were trying to make a map more competitive, but they weren't making it for competitive, if that makes sense. So no more casual reworks, Ubisoft. If you're gonna do stuff like that, leave the old version of the map in the game. They could have reworked house for ranked. They could have made it a great ranked map, put it in ranked, and then put the old version in casual only. 2 different maps, one for ranked players, one for casual players. But ultimately, we got a pretty waste of a season when it came to maps, because personally, the house rework obviously didn't do anything for ranked players, and I thought it was a pretty poor excuse to give to casual players as well. So 100% one of the biggest things in year 6 is, if they are going to do all these reworks, please do not do another casual rework. I think many people have voiced their opinions on the whole casual rework idea, and I really hope they learn from their mistakes, because if not, you know, this game's going to be... It's going to be losing a lot of support if they do stuff like that. And I'm not taking a dig at the casual community. I've honestly found myself for the past 6 months playing more casual than I play ranked. But it doesn't make sense. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't make sense making a map just for casual. It would make sense if they make it ranked viable, they put in that effort to make it a good balanced map, and then obviously it will be playable in casual. So yeah, that's kind of my little rant about casual reworks and how they really should not come forward into year 6 of Rainbow Six Siege. Another thing that I really want is, if you guys have played Villa since the most latest update in Rainbow Six Siege, you may notice that people have a faint white outline around them. Now, this is something which we don't know if it's a bug. It's only on Villa. Villa has always had an issue when it comes to skins blending in, and it seems like previous seasons they've kind of changed the lighting on the map to kind of tackle that. I guess that's why they changed the lighting. They didn't actually announce why the lighting has changed so many times on Villa, but now there's actually faint white outlines around people in Villa, and honestly, it makes distinguishing people from the background so much more better. It kind of eliminates that whole issue of certain skins blending in, and this is something that I think a lot of people may agree, maybe more ranked players, bring this into every single map. That means that people can't argue that, oh, this person was wearing a skin which they paid for, therefore they blended in, pay to win. You add this white outline to people, it doesn't matter what skin they're wearing. They could be wearing default, they could be wearing Ember Rise. You'd still see them because of the outline around the player. Therefore, the game is, you know, more on your gun skill, your reaction, and your gadgets, rather than did this person have a paid skin which they blended in with the wall. Okay, and I think probably one of the biggest issues plaguing Rainbow Six Siege right now, and everyone knows what I'm going to say, it's cheaters. I've recently got PC. I've played some ranked. I'm currently in the sort of Gold 1, Gold 2, Gold 3 area, you know, moving up and down. I've noticed some cheaters in it. Boy, I have noticed a lot of cheaters in casual. Like, a lot of cheaters. Like, to the point where I'm like, what are you gaining from this? Like, I assume they're all in casual because they're trying to level up their account to therefore go into ranked and cheat. But this is kind of where I have the issue again. If we have this level 50 clearance for ranked, then why is there accounts making it to rank? Why is there fresh accounts that are making it cheating through casual all the way to level 50, making it all the way up to level 50, then going into ranked and ruining the experience there? It's like, I just don't understand how this is happening. There should be some sort of auto filter where it's like, unrealistically, this person's on a 200 KD and they're like level like 700. I actually think that was something that was like going around Twitter the other day, where it's like someone actually managed to like mod their like account number as well, and it's just like, how does the game not pick up on that? Like, I'm not saying I'm a game designer, but it's surely, if we have an anti-cheat in place, if it notices someone flying up the map, if it notices that person, you know, going to this coordinate in the game, why is there not an auto filter that would instantly kill them or instantly ban them? Because realistically, a legit player isn't going to be 500 foot in the sky above the map hip firing everyone. So why is there no death barrier there? Why is there no system in place where the game goes, oh, this person isn't meant to be there. Maybe we should kill them, or maybe we should kick them from the game. I don't get why there's nothing in place like that. And like the stats as well, if someone's got like a 100% headshot rate over like 100 matches of ranked, then no legit player has that. And I don't understand how the game just doesn't recognize that. And it's not just PC that has issues. Console is getting massive DDoSing spikes again. They done one thing against DDoSing like over a year ago, and it done something for 3 months, then it all came back again. And it's an issue on console. Mouse and keyboard is still an issue. They did say they're looking into it, but I doubt by the time they finish looking into it, this game will even have half of the community that it has right now. And I don't know if it's Ubisoft's fault, or I don't know if it's BattlEye's fault. I always see people talking about how BattlEye is really bad, and then I always see people saying, you know, actually BattlEye is a very good anti-cheat. It's just Ubisoft doesn't have like the best version and stuff like that. I don't know. Really, honestly, take a page from another game's book. Go talk to Epic Games or something. You know, Fortnite has a massive player base, so much bigger than Siege. Whenever do you really hear about massive cheating problems in that game? It was a problem at the start. They seem to have tackled it. How is their anti-cheat just so much better than Rainbow's? I hear Valorant doesn't have a lot of cheaters in high ranks as well. One of my friends I was talking to, I was playing Siege with him. He's the second highest rank in Valorant. I genuinely just straight up asked him, do you experience many cheaters in Valorant ranked? He says never. And I don't understand why Siege has such a problem where it just can't counter this. Like, is there a shame in going to another company and saying, yo, we have a cheating problem? Like, how are you guys doing this? Like, or does Ubisoft just have to, you know, sit there with pride and just let this game, arguably the best FPS ever made, just die out because of cheaters? But hey, with every community update, they do say they're doing something, but, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, brutally honest, the words of Ubisoft have been very, you know, weak, because they don't always, you know, come through. And they when they say something's been fixed or they're working more with their anti-cheat partners and stuff like that, nothing changes. And honestly, I think a lot of people are sick of it because everyone loves this game. Every one of you guys watching this video right now, I guarantee, puts a lot of time into this game and you love it dearly. And you obviously want to play this game for as long as possible. You want it to be updated as long as possible. You want to have the maximum amount of fun that you can in this game, and with these things holding it back, it makes people frustrated. It makes a lot of content creators frustrated, a lot of streamers, a lot of pro players. This is their living, this is what they love the most, and rightfully so. I think they should be mad. Whether it's at Ubisoft or whether it's at BattlEye, I'm not sure, but there is a lot of blame to go around, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people are owning up to it. But I'm going to end this video here because I realise it's just turning into me just ranting for 11 minutes. Obviously, this game's great. I love this game a lot, but people, as I say, Ubisoft and BattlEye really need to pull a finger out and really pull up their big boy trousers and realise what game they're playing. Or if that doesn't happen, then I think we can safely say that this game is just too big for the capabilities of Ubisoft. I don't want to say that, I really want to be proved wrong, but that's what it's starting to feel like. But I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of what you want in Year 6 of Rainbow Six Siege. Massive shout out to my members, RSA.Biggie, Reaper, Conor SMITH, David Yud, PogChamp, Brian the Owl, Dennis Cool, Alonso Martinez, Zerb1234, Movimento, and Xalator Gaming. Hope you guys have a great new year, and I shall see you all in the next video. Love you all.